York. Me having a meeting here. I won't give the exact location, but this is live. March 26, 2022. Journey continues. I told you we'll see a lot of live of different events. I'm covering this. So this is the camera I'm covering with. I'm doing the media stuff. Okay, so I'm here. Just introduce yourself and tell the audience what's going on. This is live.
This is Goody Good. That's me in New York City, Brooklyn at the Sugar Hill, the famous place to be. We at the place to be. We getting ready to meet with the mayor. I'm not gonna give you too much right now, but I'm gonna let you know that we ready to give you the exclusive of what's going down at the.
Okay, let's go. So, what are you specializing? We know you as the MPV.
Well, basically, I'm a project developer and I produce several sitcoms, videos, films, music, events, and stuff like that. And I hang out with my dude, Akinelli. You know, he's my #1 man. We just get things done. So right now, we at Sugar Hill doing what we have to do.
So 2022, for the rest of 2022, tell us some of the things you think are coming in the pipeline for you.
Well, I don't want to give it away right away, but you just got to stay tuned. We're going to give you exclusive of what's going on in the future. How about that?
This is live on Trading Photos,
Yeah, you got to stay tuned.
Yeah, thank you. So right now we're going to just watch. They're serving breakfast right now. Breakfast is being served. I don't know how long this stream will stay up, but as long as the stream is here, you're going to find out what's going on live here in Brooklyn, live. And if you listen carefully, you'll know what location I'm at. If you listen carefully, you'll know what location I'm at right now. Tell your friends, subscribe, tell a friend. This is going to be a live. The mayor of New York City will be here live on Trading Photos. You'll hear him speak to the community. Stay tuned. This is bringing courtesy of Trading Photos. Tell a friend, subscribe. The mayor of the most populous city in the United States, New York City, will be here live on Trading Photos. You'll hear his voice. I can promise you that. Tell a friend. Subscribe, share the link. So even though if it have little cuts, just remember, refresh, come back to Trading Photos. That's why I tell you to subscribe and click the notification bell. This way, you'll see what I see when I'm live here in Brooklyn, New York, or anywhere in the world. My passport is open. No, I'm good. See, they have food serving with it. Yeah, I'm totally good. Thank you. Hello, sir. All right. I'm not a big eater. Should I walk around and show you a little? Let's walk around a little, right? I have some time before I start rolling. I don't usually do this, right?
Do we have Brooklyn South here today? We have Garden. Do we have a representative from Brooklyn North, Ambassador?
Don't forget to share. Let's take a look at what type of food they're serving. Let's take a look at the food. Sorry, sir. Thank you. No, I'm good. Thank you. They're showing a little bit of food for people. I'm good. Thank you. I'm hoping that this signal run good because I'm at a special special. I'm a special invite. This is a legendary radio broadcaster in Black in the Center today. Legendary radio broadcaster in New York. These are the movers and shakers of the community, different communities in New York. The people that make things happen. You see in News 12 over there. News 12. Okay, go ahead, don't worry. News 12 is coming up around. Now we're taking a look at the food. All right. No. One thing, everybody agree that food is good. All right, yeah. If you want to have a conversation with people, I always advise you to talk about food. You always have something in common if you talk about food.
Would you like some cheese on your grits? And what kind of dressing do you want for your salad? Italian or French?
Oh, sorry, that wasn't spoiled.
Italian?
I was fixing the Zoom and it zoomed. That was a mistake.
Okay, I got you.
I'm trying to zoom into the food. No zoom in there. The seafood?
Yeah.
Just for the record. That wasn't intentional.
I got you. A little bit in the middle? That's good? Okay.
Just getting food.
Sausage?
No, ma'am.
Eggs?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's me right there. Okay.
Salad?
Cheese and
On
salad.
your eggs?
Yes.
What kind of dressing would you like?
That dressing.
Just doing a little live food. People like food.
That's good? Or a little more?
A little bit more. Thank you so much.
No problem. Enjoy. Enjoy. You want anything up the side? You want to be on the side of that?
Everything except grits. No, I
You want salad? Want salad?
that,
No?
no, I don't like salad on the same plate. Can I get on the same plate?
You have a plate on your thing?
Okay, I'll bring it. Thank you.
So everyone is eating before they talk politics. The mayor is not in the house as yet. The mayor will be. He has a very tight schedule, I'm told. For now, let's take a look at the food.
Some cheese on your grits? Some cheese on your grits? Okay. No cheese? Salad? Okay. Enjoy.
Okay, everyone, I'm going to get ready to get started before the meeting gets started.
Okay, you heard it?
As we go around the room, if you can take a quick second to introduce yourself and the
I have a lot of cards, so I just leave it running. I have a lot of cards.
council that you are
All right, I turned
representing.
it off. All right.
We would like to just keep it the name,
Let me break that
precinct
up.
council,
Very good.
and your position. Okay, so
Okay. It's time to speak.
Okay. So my name is Idris Abdullah. I'm a longtime resident of Brooklyn. I am a longtime board member, former board member of the 7th Precinct Community Council. And I'm also the organizer of this United Precinct Community Council of Brooklyn North. I'm going to say a couple of quick things. For our Precinct Community Council, this is probably going to be one of the most significant and one of the most important meetings that we have in our career as Precinct Community Council. We have a new administration that has the ability to make sure that those that is held accountable, and this individual also has the credibility of progress. We know where he's from. We know he done came from the trenches. We know that he was once an officer. We know that he was once locked up. We know that he was a former lieutenant, captain, borough president, state senator, you name it, he done did it. So when we know who we talking about or who we dealing with, we know his credibility. All right, so for us to be here today to represent the Precinct Community Council, we as Precinct Community Council, we know the significance of our role. We know the importance of our role. We know the credibility of the Precinct Community Council has to be immaculate. Why? Because we are the mediator between the police department and the community. We are the ones that when there's when there's a crash, we are the ones that sometimes have to absorb that impact. We have to be the balance between the police department and the community. So we have to come up with ideas to show the community that, listen, this is our position. This is where we stand. This is what we do. This is how we look at trying to figure out what's right and what's wrong within our community. So, again, with that being said, as long as we know and we understand, it's either one or two things. We are crazy or we love the job that we do. And I know that serving on this council or serving with these councils for over 25 years, I know we love and we're passionate about what we do. I know that we have a mayor who loves and is passionate about what he does. So what better connection is there than to put a team together like us as councils to work with our mayor, 110th mayor of New York City. So again, we're going to go around the room and we're going to just acknowledge who's in the room in reference to the Precinct Community Council. So we can start with this table here.
Yo, should I get that video?
Shout it out, shout it out.
Fred Clark, Vice President of 75th Precinct Council.
Shout it out.
Charles Peters, Sergeant of Arms, 75th.
Dr. Tim Bass, 79th Precinct.
Right here.
The Dr. Bob Lee from 107.5 WBLS, Community Precinct.
Just as a quick reminder, he's supposed to be out the community in the community partner section, but we know who he is, so there's an exception. But this brother here has been one of our strongest supporters. About 10, 15 years ago, we did a United Precinct Community Council dinner dance ceremony award summit. And this brother here, he stood with us. This brother here, he came out. He put it on the radio. He made sure that the Precinct Community Council, United Precinct Community Councils, was heard, was understood, and he stands behind us. So again, Dr. Bob Lee, the radio personality from WBLS, been there for about 30-something years, 40-something years. So we can't get no better coverage than him. Thank you. Yeah.
My name is Harry Bernacci, Senator Black Precinct. I'm a developer from the LaGuardia Airport. Thank you. Anthony Newworld, 73rd Precinct, Community Council President, and I'm bringing greeting from Inspector Terrell Anderson.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. morning, everyone. Mark Johnson, President, 84th Precinct Community College.
Peter Riker, Vice President, 84th Precinct.
Good morning, everyone. Rose Ortiz, I'm the 19th. Good morning, Reverend Irene Freeman, the 83rd Community Council.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm Delia. I'm the adult, so they call me D, and I'm the 88th Precinct Community and Youth Council President. 31 years.
Good morning, Reverend Aldina Davis, 83rd Precinct Vice President.
Hi, I'm Kurt Goodwin, President of Non-Knox Development, Affordable Housing Developer, and representing Non-Knox Construction, our construction.
Let's hold with that table. We definitely have to get back because that table's our community partners, and we have some things we need to say with that table.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Brian Saunders, representing 717 City Council President, alongside Dr. Garland, Sergeant Arm, Sonia Plaza, Secretary to Ross as well.
We couldn't read it. Say, the kids, don't, you
Hi, I'm Daniel G. Fisher, the President of the 81st Precinct Community Council.
Okay. Did we get all of the precinct community councils and representatives? Okay. The reason why I wanted to specifically point out our community partners. As precinct community councils, we are constantly looking for good community partners. There's no better relationship to build with the precinct community council than the community partners. We already know that we have Dr. Bob Lee here as one of our community partners. We, again, we're going to go to the table with our community partners.
I'm Kurt Goodwin, President of Non-Knox Development, which is the largest affordable housing developer, and then I'm also representing our sister company, Non-Knox Construction, which is really active construction company.
Our religious organizations. So in the future, we are definitely looking at pulling together the precinct clergy council with the council of the mosques and the imams, and we're gonna look at sitting down and building that bridge as well. With our other partner, Bailey. He is one of the youngest law firm owners in New York City. It's no better person to have a young, starting off individual who knows law, who can begin to build that bridge and support us when we need ideas or we need information, legal information on how to go about certain things. That's our key point person. Hopefully, him joining this council or supporting this council, he will be the next Johnny Cochran. He will be the next Benji Kirk. Okay, so we got you. We got you. So again, we want to thank our community partners, and we want to thank our precinct councils and our partnerships. Okay, I'm going to go into quickly a couple of the topics. It is good that the mayor's taking his time getting here because it gives us a little more time. But some of the topics that we will be discussing with him is the first topic is the importance of the precinct community council and the role that we play. So we're going to put this first topic on the floor. And once we put this topic on the floor, it is up to the council for us to communicate to the mayor and let him know why it is so important for us to strengthen the precinct community councils throughout Brooklyn North. We are the eyes, the ears, and the voice of the mayor, and we are the eyes and the ears and the voice to bridge the gap between the police department and the community. So that's going to be the first issue put on the floor. So we will have a couple of minutes to address that, put it on the floor, and then we will turn it over to the mayor and have him respond. And again, at the end of this meeting, we are looking for something solid that we can go off of and continue building this relationship and showing the mayor that we support him. We support him strongly as one, making history of being the second black African-American mayor of New York City, and acknowledging that he done came from the trenches, the bottom of the trenches, where some of us have came from, but we understand and understood the situation, how we had to change. So again, this is the issues that we're gonna look at putting on the floor. One of the other topics is ways and ideas on how to strengthen the bond between NYPD and the community. Now, one time we had officers that was walking through the neighborhood, and they would stick their head way back into the stores or the businesses, wave, hey, I'm such and such, such and such. These are the type of activities that we need to see our officers doing. We need them to knock on the houses of worship and introduce themselves once or twice. Let us know that, yeah, we are safe. The mayor is doing his job. We can't go back and say, yeah, all of these things that the mayor said he was going to do, and we holding him accountable and holding him credible for it. We want to make sure that this stuff is being done. So when it is being done, we want to report back to them and say, yo, thank you, mayor. We do see 2, 3, 5, 10 more officers, community officers, walking the beat. And they are not walking around with the screwed up face and this and that. So we want to, again, put these type of ideas, or again, the ideas from the Precinct Community Council, because the ideas we put on the floor is the ideas that we are going to implement, the ideas that we are going to enforce. So these are the things, that's another issues. Combating gun and gang violence. We want to put ideas on the floor, as well as him put his ideas on the floor, and see how we can have a meeting of the minds where his ideas is not excluded and our ideas is not excluded. So again, when we put these issues on the floor, when we put these on the floor, it will be turned over to the Precinct Council, and then we will allow the mayor to address it. Yes, Mr. West.
Okay, but now, there's something else we discussed at the first meeting, and that was operating expenses for the precinct.
Yes.
We need money.
Yes. I just kind of skipped that one. Because,
That's the most important
no,
one.
actually,
That should be number 1.
we actually have that as number 2. The significance of the Precinct Community Council, we need to really stress that to him. And then we're going to hit him with that, yo, what's the deal? Yeah, but definitely, that's definitely number 2. Number 3 was ways and ideas on how to strengthen the bonds. Number 4 is combating gun and gang violence. I think, and this is a question put on the floor to the council. I think after this meeting here, we should probably request a meeting with the commissioner, so we can deal with the issues that we don't want to bother the mayor with. He do have people in place to address these type of things because he's very busy. So I think that's going to be one of the issues that we're going to put on the floor, to set up a meeting with the commissioner so we can deal with things that our mayor does not have the time to do. Another question is we would like to present to the mayor is, how can we, the Precinct Community Council, be instrumental in assisting him in reaching his goals in reference to public safety, police community relation, and gun and gang violence? I think that's a question that we should see from him. Maybe he'd be able to give us some pointers, and as well as him giving us some pointers, here's some money with the pointers to make these things become reality. So, in the interim, like I said, we're gonna try to stick to a time factor. If we are in our time frame, then we would like to have him do a meet and greet, or if there's other issues that you feel that we need to put on the floor, then, and it's in our time frame, I think we should put it on the floor. Okay, so that's basically going through everything. Unfortunately, we had to do a lot of adjustments because of his schedule. If everybody knows, we first had a time, it was 11 o'clock, and then we was requested that can we move it back to a different time. So in the interim of time, we did kind of put out a blast to everyone and was hoping that we would get the response back, but we didn't get the response back, so we just had to go ahead and do what we felt was best in reference to the time frame. But again, you know, when you are responsible for not just Brooklyn, the entire New York City, you know, sometimes we have to reset what we already set, and we sometimes have to cater to our mayor's schedule. So, is there anything else that we would like to put on the floor before the mayor gets here? Or is there any, or you can just write it down and like say, as time goes, we'll see how much time we have. All right, thank you. Yes. Yes, yes. No. We're going to try to keep it just within the council.
Okay, thanks for watching. What's going on right now is the New York City Mayor is having a meeting. We are here live, March 26, 2022, in Brooklyn, New York. I'm not going to give the exact address because I don't want people to be showing up here on me. But I'm here live.
They don't bother. They won't bother. That's what I'm telling you. And it's who you know. You know what I mean? Like you do things or whatever. It be hard to not like things. I get it. Turned around like I said. After that, you got these youngins, you know, from Ireland, and they don't give a rat's who you are. So they don't respect that. And as a matter of fact, if you put up your yeah, I mean, you know, they again, they used to very, very disrespectful.
That's what they're doing. Because she was doing it to
they have to, you know, lay your own ground and do your groundwork, whatever we do.
panic and try to
You know, you come up and then you take that work.
all right. Yeah, give me information on how to meet, and we can take it from there. I do stuff, videos and stuff like that. Sales, videos. Okay. Big value.
If you get one.
Okay, well, what the college got? Okay.
That's good. Yes.
Yeah, but I don't know what, well, you know. That's my partner. He does music and everything. He's an attorney.
No, you go right there.
You do entertainment law too? That's the same thing.
Yeah.
The only thing,
Like, you know, entertainment law kind of gets a little bit deeper because you get like, you go to the business affairs, and I'm like regular contract.
Oh, that's good.
everything is based on the contract. The argument is a breach of contract.
And entertainment lawyers kind of overlap with agents.
Oh, yeah, but the main thing is the contract. If the contract is right and you get the money, that's all it matters. Everything else is suspect because they not even.
Somehow they're able to get 5% of that from me, you know? So like,
Yeah, that's like a signing.
Did you say entertainment lawyer?
No. That comes from the signing bonus. That comes from signing bonus. Everybody gets the number.
I was just going to say, you know what this is, if he's an entertainment lawyer.
But definitely, we can talk, and I can set up some marketing stuff, and then I can work out the numbers of the case. It's an ongoing case, and I want to take it to the somebody to step up the account. Because I know you like the pink.
Don't have any cards.
You're hosting an event? Yes. If you'd like these called to cover it, I'll give you my contact info. Yeah. What's the event?
Okay, Trading C2C live.
Okay, we can do the virtual. I want to
The public meeting.
I want to look the judge in the eye. So I want to face my
Okay, perfect. And I can give you my email address.
because if somebody got to go to jail,
And it's a process where it's a lot of waiting. That's how it works.
what I'm saying.
but they about to open that stuff back up.
That's what I want. I want to do that. I want to face the judge. I want to do it because that virtual thing is not working. I'm making mistakes. All your jobs and a computer glitch and stuff like that. And that's not good for
Can I
me.
get your card too? Get your card too. Prevent your hosting.
What's that?
When's your event?
Oh, it's the 30th.
30th of this month? April 30th? Okay.
Because I have an export, I have a large export. Oh, we talked already.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my phone. Yeah, my phone.
And I'm doing a documentary on Dr. Best too as well.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Sorry?
We're getting ready to do this documentary.
Okay.
We're going to set that up by next week. And then we're going to do something with this guy about me.
Oh, yeah.
That's his contract?
That's his, yeah.
Oh, his?
Yeah.
You saved it, right?
I saved it, yeah, so I don't know. I don't have a card, but I can give you,
Give you some exclusive interview.
well, I'll give you my email.
You in the neighborhood? I can call you.
Yeah, perfect.
I do a lot of.
That works, you take it, you write it down.
Yeah, yes, I do. Really? And I do a lot of casting.
Tell people about your magazine. Oh yeah, great.
I do a lot of casting.
Yeah.
We got the woman.
Behind this.
We got the woman. Story about woman.
Oh, how they get caught.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Put on contract name of the company. Hey, haven't seen you since you came out good.
Is that a database to do it? Excuse me? Is that like a database? Yeah. Can I answer my info?
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
I'm a cable access show too for the past 14 years on public access TV.
No, oh, you did with Kevin. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Of course I know Pop.
Yeah, Papa's been here forever.
Pop is part of the building.
You were doing the Barkley thing?
No.
Wait a minute, you know Kevin, right? You came to Brick one day and you was doing the project at the Barkley, right? And you had an office at like Broadway, right? And I came down and we were down there somewhere in Brooklyn.
So just last name? Just your last name, right? Just last name on it?
Okay.
Right there. I can. Oh, hold on.
Just last name, right?
Let me see.
It's just the last name.
No. You're doing it wrong. Give it to me. lot of shows that I think I know you're supposed to put together a program for the barbecue.
I usually get the tickets. All the shows and stuff.
Okay.
So if we can work with Jack Judah, you work with Jack Judah, right?
It's not.
Okay, thank you. And then after that, you can go.
I'm not, but I'll probably start back again, probably, you know?
So you're doing the marketing, right?
No, I just give out the tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, you definitely gonna put me on your ticket.
Yeah, give out the tickets.
But I can help with the marketing. We got a video we put together.
You take some of those pictures now.
Yo, let me give you my number. Call me.
You guys can send them to me. Yeah.
He's staying.
You have Instagram? What's your Instagram? We're doing a special for Women Month.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Somebody want to
Yo, put this back in video mode. You're coming in.
Huh?
Put it back in video mode. Yeah, you're coming in.
I just my message myself, so then I'll have your contact. Yeah.
And you can even change this if you want. Hold on. Let me show you. All right, I don't mind. Just leave it. I don't know that. Yes, sir. And you can just say please, I love you. What? Outside. My heart was in my hand. Yeah. You're welcome. Thank you.
You just got information the mayor is about to walk in. The mayor is about to walk in. Subscribe, add the notification bell. The mayor is about to walk in. Mayor Eric Adams.
That's so nice. Yeah, Doc, How do I see it? Oh, when I see it come through.
He does a very impressionistic art. You gotta be into it to understand
Oh, yeah? Oh, really? I do it. I just want to understand. It's a lovely. Yeah, we're gonna work together. Oh, that was dope. Oh, someone else on team. Yeah. Okay. How do you set well?
right now I got this other guy in.
The mayor is going to walk into frame soon. Just keep waiting. New York City is the most recognized city on the planet. I don't think there's no argument, at least in modern times.
Roll with the bad boys. Where are you? Oh, you oh, got it. I'm at the Sugar Hill in Brooklyn.
Oh, wow. They got the reception. They got it.
Oh, you're back. I'm at the Sugar Hill in Brooklyn.
So your company did it? Oh, you got it.
I don't know this is working,
One or the other. Absolutely.
You remember the club? You remember the club? This is before I start doing they know how much you
By the way, leave a comment if anyone in the room is, even after when you replay this, if anyone in the room, hospital, show some hospitality, leave a comment, if you don't like it.
Oh, the yes, it is.
Your best friend too.
This is what Stan was doing that first week of the whole show. But the reason why I'm listening here. And then when it was taking me out after that, I moved to Jersey. These guys, they're like, look, children boys, right? I took a house on the second floor. Look, I always have to go pay for money to stay on. So these foods that was coming from it was all holiday. Dressed up.
Okay, so just a minute, let's... Yes, just so. I'm here still, you know, it's always happening sometime. The mayor is supposed to be here already, but they say he got delayed. I understand he's outside the building right now. So I'm filming and I'm waiting, along with Old Faithful. Trading photos.
The one in which you do, right? This guy. Oh, so
Let's hop around and see what's going on. Come in. I'll be back. Hey, what's going on? You see it? You see him? Sorry. Is he outside?
I think so, yeah.
He's outside? Okay, so... We need to get that shot. Seems like he's outside. Exclusive.
Right there?
That's, I don't know if security, I don't know who's the security detail moving. The mayor. Let me go first. I'm sorry. Let me just cut you. I'm sorry. The mayor's about to walk in. Let me go to the back end. Get the shot. Sorry. Yes.